Hello everyone, this is pholtos, playing the almighty Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. And here we are, in the final stage of Puzzle Land, where we have a very blatant 5 here, a very blatant 3 here, and well, I could start by doing that. It felt right. But it was wrong. So that's probably, I mean, I could start by doing that. And then, well, no. I want to do this. And then I want to do... No. No. I mean, I can do this. It's not pretty, but it works. I guess. It's just, yeah. Maybe that's the solution. I'm just gonna roll with it. Alright, here we have a 5, and I'm instantly seeing that I can do something like this to line that up and line this up, but, no. Well, I can do... this is close, but if I want to do that, I would want to do this first. So that... What was I gonna do? Let's see, it was... I lost track of it already. Yeah, that. So I should do this instead. No, but close. Don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I think I see. Yes. I was wondering how I was supposed to make the 5 while having everything else line up, and then everything just sort of clicked. So there we go. Sticks 1 I probably didn't do right, so maybe I'll take a look at that after everything's said and done here. This one feels like you just do this and it works. Yeah. Just lined everything up so that it all smoothly fell into place. Okay, 6-4, what do you have? So we have a 4, which makes me think I want to have it lined up like this. But we have an interesting situation here. It's called, there is no interesting situation. You just do this. So wasn't that a crazy interesting situation? I would agree. Ah, this is a classic. No, how did you do it? Oh, that's a good question. Well, you start by making it look very pretty, and then you make it even prettier looking, and then you back up because that wasn't the answer. But instead, you do it like this instead, and then it's pretty and finishes. Ta-da! Very exciting ending on that one. Makes a nice little line of wonder. And here it looks like I want to make a lovely... Well, that makes sense. But let's swap these first, because I want to make... wait, nope. I want to... Nope. Nope, wait. Swap these. No. That one will drop down. So, if I do this... I would need the blue, but no, the blue isn't right. Well, I could always do that. But that doesn't feel right either. Okay. Boom. There we go. Just had to sit there and stare at it for a second to make sure everything lined up nice and wonderfully. Oh! It's a bit of a mess, but, well, that feels like a logical thing to do. And that feels like a logical thing to do. But it's still a mess, so that can't be the answer. Yellows are not in line. So I'd either have to move some yellows over, or what? This is also making sense. But then you have a huge mess over here. Now, what I'm thinking is, you got diamonds, reds, and greens. Now, diamonds, reds, and greens are an interesting decision from my head because this is purple. And instead of calling it purple, I just called it diamonds. And I could do something like this, and it looks really silly, but, you know, that doesn't help matters. Oh, I can do this, and then this. It doesn't work. It looks funny, but that's not the answer. Now, there's gonna be something I need to do here that'll just make everything click perfectly into place. But I have to figure out what it is first. Well, I can always do something like this. That would cause everything to be lined up still. In a sense, but no. That is one huge tower. Maybe what I need to do is just mess with stuff on this side of things to smooth everything out. Or maybe not that. Do this, 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 this. Haha! Yeah! Let's try again. That matches those. I see. This lines up this, so that'll go like that. And then I'm noticing I have 7 greens, so I need a 4 among everything else. Okay. Looking at this. Diamond, red, green. Green with this, and that, red. So, drop something here instead. Green, maybe? Okay, that lines up that. That lines up that. Wait, what did I do differently? Yeah, that. So, this, this. I need this to not have fallen. But still need to get the yellow down one. Or maybe it's a matter of doing this? No. The red would be... Okay, it's the red that I need to drop down. Now that that's out of the way, I need to look at how the rest of this is going to interact. The red, the diamonds drop, then the red, then a green. So the green line needs to be destroyed. So if I drop this one down... No. 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 I could do this. Close. I do this instead. I believe that's it. I was getting closer and closer as I went. And it finally all slotted together. That one required a lot of thinking about, okay, where do I need all this nonsense to happen? Well, this one is making me think I want to do something silly. I mean, this would line up that. A little bit. But no. Well, if I just do this, this is what it looks like. So, yellows are interesting. I set it up. I do that. Yellows are still interesting. So what I think I want to do is something like this, but I need the 5s to cooperate. And that's a little silly, you know? Pop one there. This is not gonna work. Oh, I think it's a joke that the 5s work a different way. Oh, that looks really good. Okay. So I'll drop this guy instead. How does this look? Okay. So if I do this instead... No. Like this? No. Maybe. Hold on. No. Wait. What if it's this way? Oh, that's cute. So if I do this, I think I'm having a glimpse of an idea. A glimmer of a shimmer. Nope. 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 Well, if I'm gonna go with the idea of swapping these... And then that... Huh. Uh-huh. We're getting closer. It's just looking like a blob, though. No. No. What if I do this? No. I could do this. No. It's possibly on the right track, but... Oh, wait a moment. Hold on. Hold on. Whoa. That was the solution. It's like this. I was just trying things in a daze for a while there. Wow. Alright. And he's like, you did it! I just wish I could say you were all done. Oh no! We're not done. This is the final challenge. Clear any stage in this round to see the ending. I'm Sure, it's very hard, but since you've come this far, I think you can do it. Well, that's nice. We gotta finish stage 6 first. So give me a moment before we go into that one. Let's see here. I mean, if I just do this... yep, that looked lovely. I could do something like this. That looks really stupid, but oh, you know, sometimes what looks stupid is actually quite fluid. I could do something like switch that, then switch this, then switch that. No. Well, that sets up these guys to be nice and pretty. And then I could do something like... but then those guys aren't too pretty. So I could just shove all these guys to the side like this, but no, that's not the solution. So I could do this instead. But that's not quite the solution either. Because there's a 7 of the blue, the dark blues. So you want to have like one all the way over here. And then do something like this. And then it just sort of works. Well, that just happened. Thank you for being much shorter than the previous stage took me. That was a silly stage. And I certainly am content with the realization that it's over with. Okay, well, I'm seeing something of interest. It's called there's gonna be a situation that's sort of like this, except I want to switch these first. So the answer is you switch that, you switch that, you switch that, and you do that. And then it looks really pretty with pluses and lines. Wow! That is round clear. Alright, last round. This has got L Kid. He's like, rah, 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 rah. Yeah, that's the sound he makes. So we got 5, and we got a 5, and we got a jive with this 5, but this 5 is not alive. No. I mean, I can ignore the 5 for the time being and just do this, but, you know, ignoring the situation won't lead to solutions, so... Let's set up a different situation, and then, no. Let's set up a situation like this, and then, no. Well, that looks pretty, but it doesn't help my situation. It's like I need to do something like slide a red underneath the world. And then stuff is magical and works. So I do this, and then this. I'm seeing some possibilities here. Do this, then you swap this. But you do this, that, and that. No. Well, I could set it up like that, but no. What I want to do is have the blues refuse to lose. Switch you. Switch you. Switch you. No. Switch you. No. Switch you. Switch you. Close. But no. And then you cause this to fall? close, but no, I would need... Yeah, I would need those to be swapped. Well, this looks very pretty, but it doesn't really help me. You see, the solution is actually to move all the diamonds like this. No. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I could make a very pretty bunch. Again, close, but no. What if I did this one instead? Aha! Okay. Bring that across. Use this one. There we go. And that's a puzzle solved. Woohoo! Pokemon Puzzle Challenge! Yeah! And there we go. Congratulations! Select a star file to try more puzzles. Press right on the control pad to go back to the old ones. I see! So, I want to get this out of the way, because I remembered I sort of did this wonkily. So I want to actually solve this. Let's see, how did I wackily do it? So I want to do that. Oh. So this is how you're supposed to do this one, as opposed to how I wonkily did it. There you go. Now then, 7-2. What I immediately see is I can make it so... I do this for funsies, but no. Let's see, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reds, so 2 4s. Okay, 2 4s is an interesting challenge. A 4 for yellows, so logically speaking, this makes sense to do. Let's see, I'm going to recount these. Yes. Going to be 2 4s for red, 1 4 for yellow, and then we have a diamond and a triangle just being there. Oh, wait. Yep. I mean, I can do this. It's almost right. Let's just swap those. No. Okay. I do not know what I must do, so I'm gonna It looks like these two are gonna drop with these two. So that'll make 2 rows going this way, but that, don't know about that one. This is promising. Okay, so what I need to do is that, then this, and then, no. Swap that, that. Why did it... Swap that, then this, then that. No. Oh, it could be a 3 and a 5. Right. Right, yeah. It could be a 3 and a 5. I don't know why I thought it had to be a... That one has to be like that, though. So I could do this. So So... I do this. Yes. That lines those up. And then I just drop one of these two down. I don't think it matters. It does not. There we go. That's 7-2 down. Ta-da! No. You don't need to do that again. Thank you. Alright, 7-3. The last one. 5 reds, 6 purples, and 3 blues. I mean, this is close to the answer, so I just flip this instead. No, I do this. I do this, then I do this, then I do that, and then I do this. Okay, that one just happened. Cool! Alright, so that's the finale of the normal side of puzzles. To the surprise of many, there was secretly a second level to it. Oh my god! I decided to sit there in case it had anything interesting to tell me. Nope, just more puzzles. Alright. So, out of curiosity... Hi there! Clear the blocks in the moves shown to clear the puzzle. What could it mean? Let's just glance. Oh. Alright, so extra 1-1. Well, we will have an enjoyable time with that at a point. I am curious about something real quick. How we doing? I still don't have 2 eggs. That's interesting. Alright, next time we will probably mix puzzle and insane challenge then, and just work on both to get through them. So till then, we have more to go than I expected. Have a good rest of your day.